What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another day in the BrewLab. Me, Lone Fox. For those of you who follow me, this will be the second time you see me today, so welcome back. Welcome back. If you are watching both of my videos every day, then you are one of my favorite people on the planet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I missed my usual streaming schedule, and I woke up really early. I thought to myself, before the rest of the family wakes up and I have to start my day, and I skip one of my daily uploads, let me just quickly put this one out. I'm going to do a short video. It's only going to be half an hour. I do want to get back to bed and grab another couple of hours of shut-eye before my wife and kid wake up. But yeah, I just couldn't wait for it. I mean, not only do I have a record to maintain with an upload every day, but I also would really like to showcase this deck. It's freaking epic. I just went 5-0 with it before I decided, okay, this is the one we're going to stream today because it's that good. So, Temur Dragons version 3.0. For those of you who've been watching the channel, I've been trying to make this work for a while now. I was running the other dragon, the other legendary one from Quandrix. What's his name? Quandrix something. Quandrix. Let me see. What's his name again? Dex. Bam. The Tanazir. I was running Tanazir in the deck, but this really needs to have things that have counters on it. It just wasn't working. There's no point in running Tanazir in this deck list, so I removed Tanazir and I put in some Dragonkin Berserkers, and then something just clicked. And then I took a few ideas from Hello Good Game. By the way, go look at his channel. He's one of the best in my opinion. I love his work. He's a beast. He puts on 2 videos every day. And I think he just managed to end the last season in the top 1,200, even though he, puts out and plays on ranked his own decks every day. So it's kind of like one of my idols and somebody that I would like to eventually kind of reach his same level of freaking amazingness. Go check him out. But anyway, before I gush any further on Hello Good Game, I basically took some ideas from his Temur Dragon list, but essentially by putting Snakeskin Veil as a way to protect your dragons and Prismari Command and Quandrix Command together in the deck, and it's something just clicked and it popped off. So let me stop blabbing and explain the deck to you in a little bit of detail. Basically, okay, wait, no, I do want to make one change. That I want to get rid of 1 World Tree and put in 1 Fabled Passage. Too many tap lands. There was a little bit of a problem in the last few games, so let's go down to 2 World Trees. Initially I had more copies of Genesis Ultimatum, so then that was really helping me cast this if I wasn't getting the right mana colors, but now I've gone down to 1 copy of Genesis Ultimatum. It's just a little like, if you get it, good. If you don't, doesn't really matter, because there's not that many permanents in the deck to slam onto the battlefield off of it, so it's okay to just have 1 copy, I think, and therefore that's why I'm going down to 2 World Trees instead of 3. So, the rest of the deck is, okay, got 15 creatures, so it's 4 copies Dragonkin Berserker. This is like a card I've been trying to bust for so long. Of course, it is Bone Crusher Giantable, so they get rid of it all the time. But if you get lucky, or if you hold it and you wait, and you first build up your board with more dragons and then you play it, suddenly it starts to make a little bit of sense. First of all, it's a 2/2, 1 colorless, 1 red human berserker that has first strike and boast. And boast abilities you activate cost 1 less to activate for each dragon you control. So it has a boast ability that's, if you had no other dragons in play, it costs 5 to create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. But if you've got a Sprite Dragon in play, if you've got a Galazeth, if you've got a couple of Goldspan, suddenly this starts to cost like 2 or 3. And of course, if you then get it off and you make one of the tokens, which is also a dragon, suddenly you can be boasting and creating a dragon for 1 mana easily, every damn time that you attack with this guy. So really cool. I had another version of this going where, like, then instead of Goldspan, I had 3 Goldspans and 1 Terror of the Peaks, and then every time the token hit the field, you were doing 5 damage off of Terror of the Peaks. epic. I might actually slip that in again after a few games and see how it goes. Then other creatures, 4 copies of Sprite Dragon. There's a lot of instants and sorceries that grow this. It is a dragon, so it helps Dragonkin Berserker, boast for less. So there was an obvious inclusion. I love this card. It's going to be very prominent, I think, once the next set drops as well, because I've seen a few things in the spoilers that are going to make this pop off like crazy. But yeah, Sprite Dragon. I love this card. Love the art. So I chose it for the thumbnail of today's video as well. Really, really cool. Next up, in the creatures category, we are running. Ooh, just one moment there. Okay, yeah, no, everything looks fine on the stream. Just checking my YouTube. We're running 3 copies of Galazeth Prismari, of course. A little bit of ramp by creating treasure tokens. The cool thing is, you can, if you have 4 lands down, so turn 4, and a Snakeskin Veil in hand, you play Galazeth. It creates a token. You can now protect it with Snakeskin Veil. Essential, and you don't have to get rid of that token by so then you can then cast Goldspan the turn after and make another treasure token and protect your Goldspan again with either a Snakeskin Veil or a Test of Talents. So really, really cool. Then we've got a lot of things that target ourselves so that we can make more tokens with Goldspan essentially. So Snakeskin Veil, if they try to remove your Goldspan, you Snakeskin Veil your Goldspan, you create a treasure token. Quandrix Command, you can, there's 4 modes on it. You can either return target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand, so it's another way of saving your creatures. If you don't want to bounce one of theirs, as a way of stalling the game, you can bounce one of yours and save it from an exile effect or something to that effect. So pretty cool card in that regard alone. But then you can also counter artifacts or enchantment spells, so your freaking Ember Cleaves can go bye-bye, and we've got lots of ways, because Prismari Command can also destroy Ember Cleaves at instant speed for the same cost. So Ember Cleave removal package, here you are. Also, you can put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. So if you target your Goldspan, you're making it into a 6/6 flyer, and you create a treasure token. Epic. And then also, if you've shuffled, if things end up in the graveyard that you'd rather stay in your deck, or also just as a way to slightly mitigate rogues, the last option on Quandrix Command says that you can shuffle 3 target cards from your graveyard into your library. You can get your opponent to do that as well because it's target player, but I'm just not sure why you would want to do that at this point in standard. Maybe for commander games or something like that, where you're trying to group hug or do some politicking. Then, other cards that target yourself that make Goldspan create more treasure tokens. The last one in that category is Inscription of Abundance. It also doubles as a little bit of life gain. There isn't any other life gain in the deck, so I thought, why not? It's also a great fight spell for Goldspan. It's also, if you can cast this for 5 at instant speed, you get to choose. So you pay the kicker cost. You get to choose all 3 of the modes. You put 2 counters on target creature. So you, of course, target your Goldspan and make it a treasure. Becomes a 6/6. Then you can have that creature fight another, or even a different creature if you wanted to, but usually you get Goldspan to then fight a creature that the opponent controls, so maybe a flyer that's in the way, maybe one of the angels, the 5/5 angel, although it does have protection from dragons, so I forget I said that, but any sort of thing you want to remove that you can't remove with either the 2 damage from Prismari Command or from Soul Sear, you can fight with a big 6/6 Goldspan, and then you also gain 6 life afterwards. So pretty sweet. I did have 3 copies, but I went up 1 copy of Prismari Command because I took out Cultivate to put in more Snakeskin Veil. Anyway, I wanted to bore you with the progression of the deck, but essentially I think 2 is fine because it's just a little bit of extra cards. Sometimes you draw it, sometimes you don't, and I'd rather have Prismari Command instead of Cultivate, because creating treasure tokens and bye-bye Ember Cleave. So, and also card draw. So this is the better version of the deck. It's been working amazingly. I just went 5-0 with it, even though we're only in Platinum now. I still think that's a good track record, good enough for me to start this video. Then enough with the cards that target you type of stuff. Let's go talking about some removal. I've already mentioned Soul Sear. It is my favorite red removal card. You know, anything that has indestructible, like your Seasoned Hallowed Blades, your things that get made indestructible by the little Selfless Savior. How many times I've mentioned this on the channel, they just forget to read the card. They sacrifice Selfless Savior to protect something, and then you Soul Sear it, and it still dies, and then you see them go, huh? Oops, sorry. Didn't read the card, did you? Loses indestructible. It's a great card. 4 of, absolutely. It's our only main removal card. I could have probably run Draconic Intervention instead, but that gets rid of our Dragonkin Berserker, which I do not want to be doing. And also, there's lots of dragons in the meta that it doesn't do anything against. And also, I don't have any big sort of Magma Opus type stuff to discard, so that suddenly Draconic Intervention becomes a big enough spell to actually mean anything. You know, at most here in most games, we're going to be getting it off of 3 off of these cards. Yeah, not good enough. So I think Soul Sear was just better, and it's instant speed. Anyway, games are over quickly with this deck. You'll see. Then we're running 2 copies of Test of Talents because this is best of 1, and why not? There's always Zenith Flares, there's always Genesis Ultimatums running around in the meta. If you do start your hand with your game, or if you draw one early on, hold it, especially if you see Yorion and you see Sultai Mana, especially if you see some cycling happening. Just hold on to your Test of Talents and wait. Don't cast it. We've only got 2 copies of them in the deck. Make sure you cast it on the correct thing. We're trying to make sure that we're getting this off on our ultimatums, whichever ultimatum your opponent is playing, or on Zenith Flare especially. That's like the main reason why it's in here. And that's it, really. That's the deck. Pretty straightforward. What we're trying to do is like build up some dragons, grow the Sprite Dragon, keep tempo plays, bouncing stuff, pointing counters. By the way, if you have a Sprite Dragon into play on turn 2, and turn 3 you get Quandrix Command, and they put down a threat that's annoying, like let's say a Luminarch Aspirant that's now become a 2/2 and is threatening to become a 3/3 next turn. You bounce the Goldspan Dragon with the first mode on this, and then you put 2 counters onto the Sprite Dragon, but then because you're casting a non-creature spell, the Sprite Dragon also gets a +1/+1 counter, so suddenly it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 for flying on turn 3. And then you play Galazeth the next turn. Epic plays. Yeah, man, I've already talked about Genesis Ultimatum, so that's the deck. I think I've gone over the the strategy here. Get some dragons, attack face, protect your dragons, stall their plays. Try and get Dragonkin's boast down so that you can make more dragons, and then just beat him with flying dragons. Dragons. Love dragons. The mana base is pretty straightforward. Just 3 of each color, 3 of each pathway, 4 triomes, 2 world trees, 1 passage. Let's jump into the games. I'm going to do a quick one tonight. I'm tired, like I said in the beginning of the video. By the way, let me just remind you, I always do it at this point in my videos. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out. Of course, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and leave comments down below, what you think about the deck, what changes you would make, all that sort of good stuff. I always like to interact with my viewers, and not only that, it also helps me boost the YouTube algorithm. So if you could be so kind as to do all of those things, I would appreciate it very muchly. Thank you. Now, without further ado, Temur Dragons version 3.0 against Mr. Rio Siba, playing probably Sultai Ultimatum. Wish I had a Test of Talents in hand. Might be, yeah, okay. Definitely Ultimatum time. Heartless Act. No, he's reading the card. Heartless Act. This deck is so toxic and crap, and unfortunately it's not going anywhere once the new set drops. We're just gonna have to wait until September. What a crap deck. I hate it. All my hate. Not as much as mono red and rogues, but still. Fucking lame. Wolfwillow Haven onto one of the cards. Midnight Clock. Okay. Slightly different. I guess this is his version of some rogue protection. If he's got a green land, he can Genesis Ultimatum already. And we don't have the Test of Talents in hand. He's got another one. He's probably trying to bait it out of my hand, the Snakeskin Veil, so that he can then target Galazeth. Which would suck, because I do want to swing in for 8 next turn. But let's see. Okay, foretelling something. Probably saw it coming. Blue or red? Blue. We're almost at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more land and we can cast the Genesis Ultimatum. It's pretty nice. That's a pity. Okay, it wasn't a sword coming, it was an Alrune's Epiphany. What do you got? What's going to save you? Ouch. The last card I wanted to see. God damn. Okay, do we Genesis Ultimatum? Doesn't matter what color I put this down on, I don't think. Yeah, I think we must. Okay. Wish I had one more land. Here comes the ultimatum, I think. I hope he doesn't have it. Try and remove something, please. I was really hoping to hit a Goldspan off of that Genesis Ultimatum. It's a pity. He could do a extinction event and save the Gargaroth. That would suck. Quandrix Command off the top would be perfect. Okay, let's see who he goes for. Bet you didn't like that. We're ready for you. We're ready for you, buddy. Bring on the Genesis bullshit. Little bit annoying. Another Elder Gargaroth to slug through. We're doing it. Gains 3 life, maybe? No? Draws a card. Still ready for your bullshit. I wonder if he'll scoop. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got the mana for it, I think. Yeah. Alright. I don't care. Cultivate away, my friend. That is epic. That's getting over, I think. Down to 1. And we're ready still for your stupid card. Whew, that felt so good to beat that crap deck. Fuck yeah. Temur Dragons, baby. Temur Dragons. Epic. Epic. Like I said, I'm not going to let this one go too long. Because I'm tired. It's freaking 6 in the morning here. So I'm going to maybe play another like 2 more games with this. I just wanted to show it in action. I hope you all agree that it's pretty freaking cute. A rabbit kitty. Oh no, it's a rabbit kitty. Ah! Head for the hills. Removal. Incoming. I should stop playing that on turn 2. It's not worth it. They've always got removal. Should save it for after my, dragons have built up a little. Okay, sure, whatever, man. Get rid of one of my 3 Prismari commands. I wish I had Snakeskin Veil, but if he has Heart to Sack, we can put counters on this. Ooh. Which are you gonna take? If he... Cheeky bugger. I should have just done it. Heart to Sack. Oh my Goldspan, please no. I want to keep this for his Faceless Haven. Or that. I need a Snakeskin Veil, man. Oh god. Protection from dragons. Who knew this would be a thing? It's gonna definitely get a lot more play once the Dungeons and Dragons set comes. I would have played that in the other direction, my dear fellow. That's a big problem. At least it doesn't have vigilance. Boo-hoo! Lame! You suck! Angel deck, yay! Nah, this one's not gonna go our way, I'm afraid. Meh. Meh. We're dead. I don't know what's gonna save me. Soul Sear. Should have kept it. Of course, this is a changeling, so it will be game over next time. Oh well. He won't block because he wants to get in for double. Okay. Oh, stupid. I guess he still kills me because this was essentially an angel. So 8 plus 8 plus 10. Oh, okay. I can't block. Damn it. Baneslayer Angel. The one card that could have screwed us over. My 6-win streak got destroyed by a stinky angel. Oh well. Let's get at least one more good one in there before I call it a night. Ooh. Completed my daily. Nice. Probably going to be starting, prefacing most of my decks for the next week or so before the next set drops. With like Road to Mythic. It's a cool like hand, but not enough lands. We better draw a land, or we are not going to be very happy. I don't see black. I feel safe. Ish. Might be able to bounce it. Oh god. It is the rogues. Yawn. Oh, how fun. Bye-bye. Fuck off. Stupid crab. Need to draw another land. Thank you, deck. Find the lock. Forever present. Flash something in. What a stupid, stupid, stupid card. I would love to get some of the crack that the people of Watsy were smoking when they came up with this crap. Okay, still only got one blue. This is good. Don't think he's going to be attacking anytime soon. He's going to be too worried about me then being able to attack back. But if he does attack, I won't block, and then he's screwed. So, let's see what you got. I wish I had Snakeskin Veil. God, what an ass. What an asshole. Let's bluff that we have something. God. Rogues, man. Opponent. Just thinking about probably Zareth Sanning. Does he have the right mana for it? Heartless Act as well? No. Okay. This is where things get interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we can do both. Ooh, let's do it this way. Let's get him to block. It has first strike. Bye-bye. That's nice. That's really nice. Can't Heartless Act it now, can you? And you've already used 2 drowns. Might have another crippling fear, but that's not enough. It only does 3. Unsummons my Dragon. Makes a rankle. What a prick. What a prick. What an absolute asshole. Rogues are just the worst, aren't they? This deck is just so boring. Here comes a Call of the Death Dweller. Oh my god. Lame. You suck. Okay, last one. Then I'm off to bed. Back to bed. Ooh. SBMTG just posted his day 3 spoilers for Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. I'm gonna watch that before I go to bed. Perfect. I should have put that on blue in case I drew a Sprite Dragon. Speak of the devil. Of course, another Ultimatum day. Yeah, can't wait for new cards. I'm so sick of just playing the same decks over and over again. Rogues, Sulta Ultimatum, Mono Red. Rogues, Sulta Ultimatum, Mono White. Rogues, just over and over and over again. No innovation, no creativity. Here comes Heartless Act, just like last game. The only reason why he didn't cast Cultivate is because he didn't have an untapped land. Yeah, maybe not. Cultivate. Maybe Binding of the Old Gods. Why do we even bother? The chances of getting this off are just so low. Once they, get the good start, I'm screwed. He's got Genesis Ultimatum in his hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can cast it next turn. Knife, nothing. And I've done 0 damage. Hope you suffer a slow and painful death. You stupid, stupid player. I would never stoop so low as to play this anymore. I got me to Mythic, I'll admit it. Here we go, here it comes. I don't even have Tests of Talents ready. Boring! Oh, look at you, you ramped to 7 and cast a stupid spell. Ah! El Crag Plato. That's new. I haven't seen this in the... It's a cool addition to the deck, I guess. It is etchable with, oh, crying out loud. Let's give it one more time, just because, why not? I'll block this guy, I guess. At least we can zap you. Or have you got a sword coming as well? Or a mystical dispute, or a negate? Doesn't. Just one more land, please. If he doesn't go, okay, there it is. That's the ultimatum. I'm gonna play it out. It is the last game of the night after all. Why didn't I not play this on blue? Why am I so dumb? I knew it at the moment I did it. Okay. Alright. So I'm too tired. I don't have the time to run this into an hour. I really want to hit the sack before the sun comes up. But I think I did a pretty fair job on game one there of showcasing what the deck is capable of. And yeah, I will continue to play this on the ladder tomorrow and report back and let you know how it went and all that sort of stuff. So that's it for tonight or this morning. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I shall see you all tomorrow with another fresh spoiler talk video and another fresh brew straight out of the lab. This is Lone Fox signing out. Peace, y'all.